Well, that formula I stated earlier pretty much applies across the board. For my own life, if I just drew first on my own experience, how I've been helping people more and more in both sports and business is to help them develop a strong foundation and a practice. Because what the research clearly shows is that if you want to be masterful at anything, you need to have a coach, you need to have a practice, a deliberate practice where you're intending to improve, and you need to have motivation or passion to keep you on the path. So, for instance, we all have seen tennis players at the local club who've been playing for 10, 15, 20 years, and they're not getting any better. That's because they're not deliberate in their playing. They're not intending and focusing on and noticing things that can help them improve. They're basically competing usually or playing, and they're doing it in I wouldn't say mindless, but just not in a deliberate or purposeful way. I work with people basically long term on developing habits and a practice of the most important thing, which is a foundation of relaxed focus. The more calm and centered that we can be in the face of adversity, the better off we are physically, mentally, and emotionally. And the more we can achieve that, it actually also turns out is the fundamental foundation for all optimal learning and performance. So not only does it lead to a sense of peace, that you can handle all of the problems that life, is going to throw at you, but it happens to, correspond with the neuroscience of what's going on in the brain that allows us to learn quicker and perform at our best. So it just seems natural once I learned that and realized it, that's what I'm helping people learn the most.
We've got a few more minutes left. If we had to summarize this conversation, what would you think would be like 2 or 3 really strong points that you would want to drive home?
Whether it's in sports, business, or life, it's a real battle. And you have to love that battle, and it's a real battle. There are forces inside that make it very difficult to enjoy our life, to learn, to perform at our best. And the only way we're going to really in my opinion, make good use of our life to really understand it is put some attention on this inner game, to learn how to get out of our own way and to learn how to cultivate the core skills needed in order to be at our best. That's what it's about. Once we learn these inner skills, we can apply them to tennis, to golf, to parenting, to our relationships, and it for me, it's led to a much more meaningful life. When I wake up in the morning, I know why I wake up. I know what I'm living for, and I'm excited every day to learn something new.
So if people want to contact you, which I'm sure they probably will, how would they reach you?
They can reach me through my email address, which is Sean, SEAN, at SeanBrawley.com, and I would encourage people to go to my website, SeanBrawley.com, and sign up for my newsletter, which I should be starting to send out probably in the next few weeks. It's just something new for me. And, if they feel like they need as a benefit to listeners of your call, I'm not sure how large your audience is. I'm hesitant, but I would offer a free 20-minute, conversation if somebody thought that were interested in exploring a coaching opportunity. I have a